Good evening, everyone. I hope that you are having a wonderful Monday, or as wonderful as it can be. I'm doing pretty well, but first and foremost, let's get our hellos out of the way. Our one of a kind, bespoke, artisanal, handcrafted, curated by only the most pretentious of internet snobs hello. For one, Glacier Nester. So, here is your hello. I'm gonna give you the metal voice for this. I'm gonna give you the deepest growl that I can. And I'm gonna wish you a happy Monday. Was that good? Thanks, Batman. Bloobs are good. Bloobs can be real. Today I got some blueberries while at lunch. But oh, and your world building BS. Give me a topic, give me a subject. Let me divine something from the aether of the cosmos and channel it into your brain meat. I have not played Backpack Battles. I think you vastly overestimate the amount of games that I play. Dream Horizon lore, you got it. Okay, let's see. I will tell you a little story about a specific entity of the Dream Horizon. The story dates to just after the Great War and focuses on a doctor who attended to patients on the front lines uh, and was traumatized by it. Uh, she came back and content warning for substance abuse. But to cope with the traumatic stress of it, she began to use morphine. And at one point, she was performing surgery on someone while suffering from withdrawal symptoms and accidentally killed him. Um, and you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with the Dream Horizon? This is just an incredibly sad story. Well, she began to be haunted by a figure. A figure that looked like the boy that she had failed to save, that she thought that she had killed, but made of blood. And it haunted her. It followed her until she eventually found out that it was not, as she reckoned, the spirit of the boy who had come for vengeance, but was in fact the manifestation of her own guilt. A being from the Dream Horizon, forged of guilt, made of guilt and pain and sadness, that was drawn to her, that was feeding on her, but at the same time felt the compulsion to destroy her. She would eventually go on to reach an understanding with the being and to channel her feelings and to use this as I guess the best thing that I can think would be akin to the symbiote in Spider-Man. That it is a Dream Horizon entity that gets to act upon the people that it punishes through her. So she got to become a caped crusader of sorts, and but that's another story. That's you know a little bit further than the details would go. But there you go. You even get costumed crusader cape shit out of the Dream Horizon. You get everything. It's kind of a catch-all, as it were. But oh, I've got so much to tell you. Then there's already the Great Ghost. Um, there's her. There's the Living Dead Man. Um, there's quite a few of them that kind of end up working together at some point. So, but like I said, that'll be for another time. Uh, my weekend was good. We had Mother's Day here, and I made in my opinion, not to toot my own horn, but a wonderful waffle breakfast. Uh, and then did some yard work. A thicket of blackberries has taken over my front yard, and is a massive pain in my ass. So the past week, I have been fighting to reclaim my front yard, and I have been hacking at it with a pair of hedge clippers, and so here's the thing. Yeah, it sounds great having your property being taken over berries. They only have berries for a certain amount of time, and then they're just brambles, which it turns out sucks a lot. So I have been hacking that back and have made significant strides on it, and it feels pretty good. Sounds like you need one of many products from Fisker's company. God, tell me more about the Fisker's company, Jesse. What other products do they have that one might have for everyday purposes? To be fair, if you can keep the blackberries contained, they're great. It's the difficulty of containing the bramble that's the strugglementation. Yeah, and it's the invasive species apparently of blackberries, and not the good ones. So let me tell you, when Cape gooseberries go out of season, I don't fucking know. But yeah, for anyone that doesn't get the joke, make sure to always buy your Fisker's brand bolt cutter for every survival horror game that you ever go into. And yeah, but aside from that, it's been a pretty low key day. Nothing too big. Hopefully, hopefully tomorrow the technician shows up to fix my TV. Um, our old TV went out and it sucked. So I was like, you know what? It was kind of old. We'll buy a new one. Buy a new one. Set it up. Plug it in. And I hear pop, pop, pop. I immediately turn it off, unplug it, try to plug it back in, and it doesn't come back on. So I'm like, well, shit. So they are. The technician came last week and was like, okay, let me take a look at this. Swapped some stuff around, and this is while I'm not here. So But what I hear is, he swaps some stuff around, plugs the stuff in, does the exact same thing. And it's like, shit. Well, I don't have the parts to do anymore for this, so see you next week. So I'm hoping that it gets taken care of uh, tomorrow. If it doesn't, then I'm just gonna throw this thing back at the store and be like, "Catch, give me my money," and I shall become, uh, I don't know, one of those people that like thinks that not having a TV is a personality trait. I don't know, but yeah, it's you know, aside from that, it's been pretty cool. People have TVs. Yeah, what else am I supposed to play my fucking PlayStation 5 on? People have PlayStation 5s? Insert your jokes here, folks. Uh, but the important thing, it really does write itself. It's like poetry, it rhymes. But the important thing is that tonight we are going to be diving into the world of Space Quest. But we're not starting with the first one because as much as I love the older Sierra games, I gotta be in a mood for a text parser game, and that mood ain't now. I'll tell you that. Sounds like another opportunity to use a Fisker's brand cutting implement. Jesse, every moment is an opportunity to use Fisker's brand cutting implement with you. Let's be 100% real. Text adventures are something of an acquired taste, kind of like silent movies. Drazov, hello. I hope you are doing well. Yeah, I mean, and like that's the thing is like I like parser games. They're what I got started with, but they can be really persnickety too. They can be very like look around and it's like or and it's like, oh, okay, I can tell you everything that you see. It's like, oh, but you didn't say you wanted to look at this shape. Or it's like, look at I don't know what the hell these pixels are supposed to represent. Look at weird shape. I don't know what you're talking about. Just the weird shape. Come on, man. Honestly, you can skip old text adventures and do the myriad of ones from Clickhole instead. I mean, but that's the thing is like I like the old ones. I do. I do. Like King's Quest has some really fun stuff. And King's Quest 3, which is like, what if we took the fun of the first two games and just made it? What if we simulated having a machine that struck you in the balls repeatedly? Like, just like a water wheel powering just the repeated motion of a you know 5 pound sledge hitting you in the junk repeatedly. Wrong, but there's a handful of old ones that I really like. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, like I don't know, like going back to King's Quest 3, I think the main thing that I didn't like is just like I felt there was just some malicious design choices in it, where it's like, oh, the cat will trip you on the stairs. Oh, if the cat sees you, you die. Oh, if you don't get this thing immediately, you die. But you actually, if you don't get this thing immediately, you'll reach an unwinnable state, and then you'll die. And the just you know having the copyright protection be the spells and stuff like that. Like it seems like it's not that big. Yes, yes, Mananan. Mananan is the worst. All my homies hate Mananan. Like, really? All the Dark Wizards kind of blow. Let's be 100% real. Mananan, Mordak, Alhazred, they all kind of suck. King's Quest V feels like an attempt to redo King's Quest 3, i.e., you have in specific order and had to prepare beforehand. Yeah, I could see that actually. That locks you out of winning if you don't pick up a skippable. Oh man, see, that is a series that I actually have not. Sorry, let me adjust my microphone real quick. That is a series that I have not really fucked with much. And I was actually thinking about going back and playing it. But I'm also thinking about like other there are other games that are good that I want to try that aren't necessarily point and clicks or adventure games at all. I was kind of thinking about Wing Commander at some point because God, I love Wing Commander. Or possibly the X-Wing TIE Fighter games. But, there's also like Monkey Island, which is like kind of a kind of a blind spot for me. But then there's also weird bad games that I feel like we just need to dive into. Like we've been playing it safe. We've been playing good games. Even weird stuff like Goblins is at its core still good. We got to get weird. Hyperbolic, this place is a death machine. Literally and symbolic in the belly of the death machine. It's gonna keep on killing till we find a way to finally break the machine. Might as well face the music. You're living in a death machine. Patagon is gonna play Moonchild. Is Moonchild on MS DOS? I don't know. Is it? I thought that was Amiga. I love Heat Sig. I really do. But like parts of the game are just kind of broken now and it you're right. Like it's not a good stream game because it's so zoomed out. Oh, I didn't realize that Moonchild was on DOS. Watch a 6 Degrees of Freedom shooter get played. Need to track down the Windows 95 learning game my parents bought me when they got their. Oh, now I'm curious. This sounds like a very specific kind of weird and niche. There was the one educational game that I got with my like that we got with our first like real family PC. I cannot remember. It's the one where like you're going up a mountain and like there are clues that are like the treasure is behind this thing or there are this many of this thing or it's this color thing and you like throw coins down and like it turns stuff into the stuff and you climb up the mountain. It was a bunch of kids going around this town and like you could sequence break it if you click the right birds. uh Hold on, now I gotta look what this one is. uh I think it might just be called Treasure Mountain, actually. Yeah, Super Solver's Treasure Mountain from The Learning Company. Let me see if I can get a good picture of it. If you I knew you were gonna do this, you sadistic bastard. I asked you to do a simple thing and you're like, you wanted a WebP, didn't you? No, I didn't want a WebP. If I wanted a WebP, I would have unwritten my DNA. You sick bastards. Uh, okay. Someday I will find what I seek for. Okay. I think I found a picture. I think I can show you. I think with this you shall see the utter madness. And it's not a WebP. Carmen Sandiego was a good one too. Okay. Let me move. Look at this up here, and I'll change what it points to. And I'll kill God. Why is it so small? Okay, here we go. This is the game. And the whole thing is you find clue words that are like, the treasure is in this place. And it's like, it's a thing. It's this color. There's this many. And you go around and you got to use the fucking net to catch these little bastards. And you got to throw coins to try and guess stuff. And these little guys steal stuff. And the ones that have the scrolls are like the ones with the clues. Also, hello, let me get your one of a kind, bespoke, artisanal, handcrafted, artisanal Presbyterian. Hello. Um, let's see. Since we're looking at this weird old game that I have just brought up because of no reason at this point, honestly. Uh, we'll go with it. We'll go with the gnome voice. Hello. Welcome to the game. I'm here to do a weird little squat. And my friend over here has a scroll. And the scroll will tell you 1/3 of what you need to know in order to find the treasure. And after you find the treasure, you're going to go down a slide that's built into this mountain for God knows what reason. And then you're going to put it in a cave and never look at it again. And that's the game. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Soda Pop. I hope you had a good Monday, and I hope you're ready to strap in to set your phasers for fun because we are gonna play Space Quest 5, the fifth most Space Quest. I want to learn about the economic situation that leads to the mass production of scrolls with 1/3 of information on them. It's dark. Who we playing where in North Dakota is Carmen Sandiego in the future? uh, all right. With that said, let me begin the process. Let me channel the old and ancient rites of DOS and get all of these shenanigans set up. Okay, we'll hop over here. We'll turn off the music. We'll space the quests. I'll capture the scene. All right. Can you hear it? Can you see it? Everything good? Everybody locked in? I love that intro. Well, first and foremost, we gotta set our category before I forget. It actually reveals highly strict nature of kingdom's rulers. All right, let's see. See introduction, play new game, read technobabble. Let's read the technobabble. Let's see what we got. To place a domestic order with Sierra Online, call 1-800-326-6654 from 7 a.m. through 7 p.m. Pacific Time, Monday through Friday, for convenient person-to-person service. Or, if you prefer, you may place your order via fax 209-683-4297. Ah, I didn't go fast enough. Oh, God. Game hints. You can get them on the phone. The bulletin board service, that used to be a thing. Get it in the mail if you want. Uh you're gonna get charged 75 cents per minute, but that's like a lot back then. That's basically like the how much a house cost. At this time, the automatic hint system is only available within the United States. If you don't live in the land of the free and the home of the brave, then you can get fucked. Sierra said so. Use the install program to create a boot disk. Do it. If you're experiencing any form of program hesitation or lockups, then
Sorry, there's not enough memory to do that right now. Try it a little later, and or on another screen.
for Sound Blaster, make sure to put on your sunglasses so that you can be rad as hell because you have a Sound Blaster. Please note, this temporary solution does not give you the option to hear the sampled sounds or the speech the may be available in your game for the correct sound card functionality. Too bad. So sad. Name's Brad. If you're currently using the PS1 option for speech and encounter the program hesitation or lockup, run the install procedure and select no speech, no audio speech card. If applicable, do not use extended memory. If you don't know if it's applicable, too bad. How many channel points to call that number? Good question. Great question. Tell you what. Uh, Rosie Mallow, who, if you don't know who that is, you should, because Rosie is the best, is currently doing a fundraiser. If someone shows me that they donate a minimum of $25 to that fundraiser, I will call that number on stream right now on speakerphone. So That's let me give me 1 second. Let me look up some stuff. But yeah, if you can get me proof that you do that, thank you. I was also trying to get the link for the Donate. Ah, here we go. Here we go. If somebody makes a $25 or higher, you have the option to go higher. I will not stop you. We will get on the phone right now and I will call the old Sierra phone number. But I'm not going to wait here all day. So I'm just going to click on the thing here. And I'm going to copy down the number. It's 1-800-326-6654. Oh, it's after hours. So, I mean, it's not going to work anyway, but I'll still call it for you all if that's enough. What a shame. If we had just streamed a little bit earlier, we could have caught somebody, I'm sure. Tell you what, I'll even make sure to call them during normal business hours, and I'll make sure to post that on the Discord. Which, hey, did you know that we have a Discord? But I digress. Let's get back to the game. Now let's see the introduction. Space Quest 5. There he is. There's our man, Roger Wilco. The next mutation. Executive producer, Ken Williams. Designer, Mark Crow. Lead programmer, David Sandiga. Art director, Sean Sharp. Assistant director, David Selly. Producer director, Mark Crow. And Nina Mercator as the Hopping Woman. Captain's Log SCS Excalibur. Stardate 2709.67. Roger Wilco, Fleet Admiral, commanding. The Excalibur is on course to investigate the mysterious disappearance of several ships in the uncharted region known as the Menudo Triangle. I no doubt have been selected for the mission due to my great achievements as a military leader and matchless diplomatic skills. I go forward with the total confidence in my ship and my crew, yet I am vaguely uneasy. I cannot put memories of traveling to the future and meeting my son out of my mind. Each night, my dreams are haunted by the image of the woman he said would one day be my wife. I know she's out there. Somewhere. But that's not important right now. The fate of trillions rides on the decision I have to make in the next several hours. As captain of the Star Confederacy's proudest flagship, I must follow the supreme guideline. To boldly go where no man has... No! To bravely traverse where no creature has traversed. That's not it. Skip it. So in case you can't tell, Space Quest is very much a loving homage to classic Star Trek with just a dash of general sci-fi. Whoop, flashing lights, sorry. I'll let you know when it's good. Shields up, battle stations, lock weapons, neutron beams locked, Photon torpedoes armed. Tactical, fire neutron beams. Helm, hard to port. Cadet Wilco, what in the name of the 7 star clusters are you doing in the bridge simulator? Get your sorry carcass out of there and get back to class where you belong, Space Cadet. And if I catch you in there again without permission, I'll have you tossed out of the academy so fast you'll get warp disorientation. Simulation terminated. Oop. Okay. Once we get through the thing, I will. His illusions of spacefaring grandeur cruelly shattered by Captain Quirk. Roger Wilco exited from the bridge simulator into the hallways of the Star Confederacy Space Academy, where he has enrolled himself in an attempt to realize his lifelong dream of becoming a starship captain. The last several months have not been easy for our hero, what with having to juggle time between skipping classes, snoozing through lectures, and spending long moments considering the implications of actually opening a textbook. But our fearless former sanitation engineer has stumbled resolutely past these obstacles, pursuing his goal with unwavering determination, blissfully unaware that fate was about to hurl another spitball in his direction. Look at that strut. Look at that stride. Look at that man. All right, come on. Let me get through the intro so that I can. There we go. Okay. All right. Let me. Oh, nice. Okay. You know what that means. Excellent. Okay. Give me 1 second. We're gonna pop back over here. You know what? Actually, we'll stay on here. We'll stay on here. It'll be fine. And let me know if you all cannot hear this.
Welcome to America's hottest talk line. Guys, hot ladies are waiting to talk to you. Press 1 now. Ladies, to talk to interesting and exciting guys free. Press 2 to connect free now.
God. Oh, God, that's hilarious. The fact that the Sierra call, you know that some adult talk line was like, listen, there are gonna be a bunch of old, horny people that are playing Leisure Suit Larry, that are playing Space Quest, that are playing King's Quest, and they don't know how to use Tinder. They don't know how to do any of these things. They're permanently arrested in the 1980s. Let's capitalize on this so that when they call, that we can get them. I wish I had enough money to suggest you to get a lady on the phone and ask her for hints in space. I feel like that would be a conversation I would not want to have with my spouse. It would be like, hey, why do we have an adult talk line charge for $100? Space Quest hints. I was getting Space Quest hints. I wanted to know what to do with Space Quest. This panel, when it works, allows the user to call up a 3D holographic schematic of the StarCon Space Academy. An Alpha-class strike fighter from the Colony Wars. This baby has it all. Speed, maneuverability, and enough firepower to blast apart a comet. Too bad you'll probably never even get within shouting distance of one in your natural lifetime. This aging behemoth has outlived its intended lifespan by several decades and will soon be headed for the scrapyards. The StarCon registry lists this ship as the personal launch of Ambassador Beatrice Wankmeister from the G6 quadrant. You dimly recall hearing her name once before, but the effort to remember anything further results in nothing more than a storm of misfired brain synapses. Yeah, Roger Wilco's life was on the line. He'd have done it for me. Yeah, that's real. You can see how that's worse, right? Situation. Yeah, to be like, I just wish that you had actually been talking to somebody erotically instead of trying to get Space Quest hints. You don't have any time to waste mucking around with that closet right now. I'm sure it'd be very easy to persuade Roger Wilco to call a 900 line. That's the thing. It was a 1-800 line, right? Like, but I guess that's how they get you. A Delton frigate from the G6 quadrant. Hopefully a ship like this will one day be yours, provided, of course, that you make it through the StarCon Academy's rigorous training regimen. Named for his beloved wife, this sleek corvette's called Lady Plus Bucker is reserved for the Academy's Commandant. Used exclusively. Recently, several freshmen were disciplined for scandalously altering the ship's name as a cadet initiation prank. This three-man fighter was captured from the dread pirates of Pestulon during their daring attempts to escape the confines of Space Quest 3. Alright, what do we got over here? We got anything? Was that guy playing Asteroids? This computer monitor displays pertinent information. This area is off limits to unauthorized personnel. That means you, cadet. Damn. Oh, God. I'm still absolutely bowled over that we got a chat line calling an old Sierra number. This patrol craft was damaged in a skirmish with smugglers on the rim of the galaxy and is currently undergoing a major overhaul. Fortunately, it suffered less damage than the ship Roger tried to place in hyperspace before leaving the space dock. The bulk cargo freighter contains supplies from the colony of Clorox 2. Trainers like this one are used to instruct cadets in basic spaceflight techniques. Due to the relative lack of skill by cadets, these ships suffer a high rate of attrition. Current record for number of ships wrecked stands at 3 and is held by Roger, which includes a notable incident where he totaled a ship without even leaving the hangar. Odds are 2-1 among his classmates that Raj will break his own record before graduating. Your security clearance is too low to enter this room. In fact, it's too low. It's so low you need to get a pass to go to the bathroom. I mean, we can always go back and clip it, you know. This sleek little beauty is for sale and can be yours for a mere 10,000 buckasoids. Dial 1555 good cars and ask for Fester Blatz. Okay? 1555 good cars. It might be a good idea for you to start thinking about going to class now, Raj. The SCS Lollipop, a good ship. The ship belonged to two guys from Andromeda, but it was seized when they walked out on his, one of them walked out on his $10,000 Buckasoid tab at the Academy Lounge. Fellow members of the tightly knit StarCon Cadet Brigade. Thank you so much for donating to Rosie Soda Pop. I really appreciate it. That was very kind of you. And also, thank you for spurring on one of the dumbest things I've ever done. I appreciate it. I hope that you have a good evening or whatever your time it is. Okay, can we get in there? Look at the schnorrs on that guy. That's just Worf. Sorry I'm late, Professor. You mean the ULP? StarCon aptitude test is today. Yes, sir. I'll get started right away. What's that? Come talk to you after class. Yes, sir. Okay. Save. Oop. And that's me hitting my microphone like a clown person would do. That'll give me all the information that I need to know going forward. Alright. Alright. We need the beam over a pick you up bouquet. When encountering an alien ship, the first time you should immediately do none of the above. When beaming to an unexpected planet, be sure to check the planet's atmospheric readings, of course. You're on an alien planet with no weapons and the killer android is out for your blood. You should drop a big rock on it and shout "Hasta la vista, baby." Ava with a partner, and you notice his face turning blue and he's clutching wildly. This is a sign for you will need a new partner, and he fell for the old golf ball in the air hose trick, obviously. To ensure your crew's microwave meal is heated adequately and evenly, you should put a live space varmint in each meal. If Grebe leaves the Crab Nebula and travels blah, how long will it take him to reach planet Davicon 5 with the solar wind at his back? Never. The neutron star at the center of the Crab Nebula is so massive that Grebe's ship will never reach escape velocity. Depends whether it's an upright or canister vacuum, silly. Alright, what's an example of a fuzzy boundary? The area of space where two planetary bodies, where a smaller third object is not clearly under the gravitational influence of either. Duh. Okay. And go. And truly successfully accomplish a manual molecular reintegration bypass on a stator transporter, you should reverse the phase polarity of the interface grid. Duh. The test's over already? Yes, sir. I agree that cleaning the Academy crest is an inappropriate punishment for being late to class. I'll get right on it. Okay. Let me catch back up. Gronko, is that illegal? Is that legal to have that word on screen? That's a sign for needing your safe word. Okay. We'll up the speed so we can boogie woogie woogie. Take off, Wilco. Alright. We'll keep going. Hey, look. Go play in the airlock, Roger. Get lost, Wilco. No! I forgot they just straight up steal Simpsons sound effects for this. Just scromatics into your seemingly bottomless pockets. Cram the safety cones into your seemingly bottomless pocket. Okay. I don't remember where the place is, so we'll see. A bottomless pocket is just a hole. That's true. And that's the way God intended it. Oh, is it... Do I gotta go this way? Ah, here we go. Okay. I gotta put the cones up. Keep everybody safe. And then I gotta put the little doodad down. And then I gotta start the doodad up. And then I gotta climb on the doodad. Let's see how this thing works. Yow! I love what a goofy way to do this is. We'll get it. We'll get it. Don't you worry. This is the old Roger Wilco method. You just make exceedingly goofy. Yeah, we're on a space Roomba. Also, let me take a moment Reminder to all of you that you matter, you're valid, loved, worthy of love, important, allowed to have emotions and bad days. You don't have to be strong or perfect all the time. You are not broken. I'm so proud of all of you for existing, and I'm so thankful you're around. Trans rights are human rights. Stay safe, y'all, and don't give up. And I gotta say, I feel like that incredibly poignant message is undercut by the music playing behind me. Did you know? Tiamat, the mother of chromatic dragons, used to hoard rare comic book variants. But those were stolen by Bilbo Baggins in The Hobbit 14, Quest for Batman issue 24. This has been Fun Falses with Strap. Let me get your one-of-a-kind, artisanal, handcrafted, personalized hello within this minute because we have ads coming up. So, without further ado, in honor of our call to the Sierra hotline, which turned out to be a different kind of hotline. Hi, welcome to Look Who's Photog Stream. If you're interested in chatting with real, live cosmic horrors, please press 1. You have selected 1. If you would like to speak to real, live cosmic horrors in Espanol, marque 5. Otherwise, please stay on the line. I don't know Spanish. This bit is over. Alright, I'll see you in 3 minutes. Don't go nowhere. Get up, get a stretch, get a snack. Avoid being advertised to. All you have to lose are your chains, etc. All right, we're back, and I've just been bouncing around aimlessly this entire time. Selly, you missed something. As you can see, Ambassador Wankmeister, we run a very tight ship here at the Academy. This institution is the pride of the Star Confederation and one of the best of its kind in the known universe. It's nice to see our tax buckazoids aren't going completely to waste, Captain Quirk. Here we are, Miss Wankmeister. This is the main rotunda. It was dedicated on stardate 09-207.2. Ambassador? Excuse me, aren't you Roger Wilco, the man who foiled the Sarians some years back? I just have a thing for bumbling, inept men. Suddenly, it all comes rushing back. It's her, the woman from the holodisc in Space Quest 4. Now's your chance, Roger. Say something clever and romantic. Yes. Way to sweep her back onto her feet, Raj. Nice to see you haven't lost your golden touch with women. Excuse me, Ambassador, but we should be heading to the conference now. You're not at all what I expected, Wilco. See you around. Hold on a minute, Cadet. Looks like you missed a spot. Heh heh. Sir, you better watch your step. The floor is still really wet and just a little bit. Shit! Slippery. Nice rug, Quirk. Is that a toupee or a roadkill? Arg! You did that on purpose, Wilco. I'm placing you on double secret probation. One more screw up, and your Space Cadet days are over. Well, thank God I'm not gonna slip again, because that would be really embarrassing if I did that. So, sorry, to get back to what you missed, Sally. I told people that if they donated to Rosie's fundraiser that she's got right now, that I would call you would like to buy a copy of this game number. And people rose to my dumb bit, as they always do. So I called. And I had it on speakerphone for everybody in chat to hear. You have one guess what it is. It is exactly what you are probably thinking. It is a hot singles call wide. And I got to hear it. And I want to say, kudos to them for being all-inclusive in having not just hot women in my area, but hot men as well. But I think we can do better. I think that you need to have hot men, hot women, hot people of all genders, and no genders. I demand that my phone sex lines give me the full spectrum. Cold women, cold men, envies of indeterminate temperature. That this is the new alignment grid. It is no longer law and chaos, good and evil. It is man and woman, hot and cold. This is such a dumb bit. This is so stupid. Why do I do these things? Anyway. You don't want to pick up the cones. The floor is still wet. I do want to pick it up because I want people to fall. Because I'm a bad person. Hey, there's a little goober. Look at him go. Crawling in there. Flash Gordon, fail. Albert Einstein, fail. Roger Wilco. Hey, look. It's a little, oh. Goodbye. Huh? What was that? Excuse me, Captain. You didn't raise your hand. Now, as I was saying, Ambassador Wankmeister, we are a fairly remote installation, and I simply can't spare the ship to launch that kind of operation you suggest. I'm afraid you don't understand the potential ramifications of this problem, Admiral. If the sludge bandits continue to illegally dump toxic waste wherever and whenever they choose, the environmental consequences could be staggering. Entire planets could be devastated. I think you overstate the issue, Ambassador. Even so, we have more than enough ships on patrol to put a stop to these sludge bandits, as you call them. Look, Ambassador, we have top-notch ships staffed with the finest crews in the galaxy. Starcon accepts only the best and brightest for fleet training. And Roger Wilco. You look, Rughead. Illegal dumping is going on in this sector right under your polyweave. Our patrols have located dumping sites on 4 planets in the G6 quadrant alone. Hey, this is made from real hair. In any case, I'd like to hear more about these alleged dumping sites. Perhaps over dinner this evening. I have already transmitted the coordinates to Starcon Central Command, along with a list of suspected sites. They won't have that we haven't been able to check out yet. Well then, that settles it. Captain Quirk, you shall go to these sites and investigate Ambassador Wankmeister's allegations. Admirable, I'll be going along as an observer. I'm afraid that's impossible. Regulations strictly forbid civilian participation in military operations. Admiral, I think having the ambassador along would be a good idea. I'm sure the two of us could develop a productive working relationship. Admiral, may I remind you that I am an official representative of the people of Quadrant G6 with full ambassadorial status, and as such not subject to... Now, Ambassador, I'm sure Captain Quirk will do everything necessary to resolve the situation. There's no need for you to hinder him on this mission. This is my system and my people we're talking about here. I'm going on that ship, and that's all there is to it. Case closed. We're adjourned. Good day, gentlemen. Oh, great. The Savior of the Universe in all his glory. Isn't there a mop somewhere with your name on it? Way to go, Raj. Another sterling performance. Yeah, I caught the jerk trying to sneak some answers off my test. Shh, here he comes. This is awful. I totally biffed on my SAT test. I'll never make captain now. That's too bad, cadet. Ship lock. How'd you make out, Roger? I haven't seen my score yet. SAT score for class were posted on the bulletin board. I sure hope you made out better than I did. Okay, let me catch back up. This is what being a game genie is like. Oh no, woke politics. Damn, we were rough on illegal dumping back in the day. So glad we only toxify the planets legally now. Roger's name is short for Republic of Gamers. Whoa! Cadet Wilco, on behalf of the administration, I would like to congratulate you on receiving a perfect score on your SAT. Not in the entire history of StarCon has a cadet achieved such high marks. You should be proud. On the recommendation of your test analysis computer system, you have been training for captaincy aboard one of the finest star cruisers. Captain Quirk will post your assignment. You've done the Academy proud. Sincerely, current Chief Commanding Officer's name here. Whoa! I got blow up doll face, and now I look like I'm just taking a shit. And now he's in Command Red. And so, having undergone an intensive weekend captain's training seminar on the planet Oakhurst, Roger is shuttled to the new command, the Eureka. Hey, that's not a starship, it's a garbage scow. Figures. It could be both. Hello, sir. I'm Subcorporal Drool, your nav and weapons officer on this heap. Flo's the name. I'm your comm specialist, grade 4. Hello, crew. I'm your new commanding officer, Captain Roger Wilco. I know some of you may not be excited to be serving on the Eureka as I am, but we're going to be the best gosh darn garbage scow in the entire Star Confederation. We have nothing to fear but fear itself, so hold your heads high, men. We shall overcome. We are all air is dust in the wind, born free, running wild with liberty and justice for all. So let's all be all we can be. Remember, it's not just a job, it's an adventure. God, how many times are they going to use the Simpsons bit? It was the chair. Really. Looks like we have a live one here, Flo. You said it, Drool. Okay, I'll turn the speed down because he looks like I gave Tiny Cosmic Horror too much sugar. Okay. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Drool. My personal life is none of your business, sir. I'm just trying to create a friendly atmosphere here, Subcorporal. We may be together for a long while. Doubtful, sir. How long have you served on the Eureka, Subcorporal? Too long. As soon as my tour is up, I'm out of here. Why is that, Corporal? My career in StarCon hasn't exactly skyrocketed, sir. I rather hoped I wouldn't spend the last years of it on a garbage scow. Well, maybe there's something I can do to help. Not likely, Captain. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some work to get back to. What can I do to help you perform your job more efficiently? Stay out of my way, sir. You know what? Never mind. You know what? Never mind. Hey, what can I do to help you perform your job? Stay out of my way, sir. Got it. Never mind. Oh, never mind. Hey, what can I do to help you perform your job more efficiently again? Stay out of my way, sir. Never mind. Oh, hey, Flo. Never mind. Hey, Drool. Never mind. Since we'll be working together, I thought it'd be nice if we got to know each other a bit, Flo. I'm sure you did, sir, but I won't. Sheesh, who poured vinegar in your breakfast flakes this morning? My life stinks. It's all your fault, sir. I don't follow you. You're a man, right? Yes. Well, there you go. Oh, brother. Wow, wow, wow. What was your previous posting, Krubin? Previously, I was assigned to the phlegma, sir. For the self-important male swine. I mean, captain. And I never said... He was just like my fourth husband. Dead. You'll have to excuse Flo. She has a bit of a problem dealing with male authority figures. But she's really not so bad after you get to know her. Can it, lobster boy? What happy set of circumstances left the Eureka's captain chair open for me? The Eureka's previous commanding officer accidentally fell out the airlock without a spacesuit. That's terrible. If you say so, sir. What do we got? Well, look here. Our brand spanking new, squeaky clean, neatly pressed captain. Pleased to meet you. Please, my friends call me Cliffy, but you can call me Clifford. I'm chief engineer for the Eureka. What the? Sorry about the muck, Captain. I dropped my wrench down the head. Now, if you'll excuse me, sir, I have some work to get back to. The head is the bathroom. That's where you poop. This is your chief engineer's toolbox. It's filled with gadgets and gizmos Cliffy uses to keep the Eureka spaceworthy. Let's save while we're at it. Trash compactor appears to be empty at the time, a good indication that someone isn't doing his job. Put in inventory. Touch my tools and die. Ooh, what's that? What else you got for me? Anything? Okay. Anything there? No? No? I think that's everything. Going to town on it. What do we got in here? Trash compartment appears to be empty. Yep, okay. What do we got over here? Much of the Eureka's critical machinery is inconveniently located in cramped service tunnels like this one. That seems legit. Alright, what do we got over here? Not there. A habit tube brand adaptive biological specimen container. Okay. I don't think there's anything that I can really do in here. So what do we have? Pod bay, okay. I know that there's like one other thing that I need to like find. We're gonna save because I feel like I may be about to do a goof. Goof? Okay. What do we got here? Clevey's favorite pressure suit until the seat ripped out of his last tour of duty. Pressure suit is intended for the captain's use. Unfortunately, it's much too small to fit you. Maybe because maybe you should go on a diet. Emergency override controls for the airlock are located on this pedestal. Clevey scanned the microphone and speakers for this intercom to rig up a voice-activated flush mechanism for the Eureka's head. When the rest of the crew balked at having to say bombs away each time they used the facilities, he hooked it up to the transporter unit instead. Pod rotation. Yeah! Let's get our first death out of the way. Nice move, Ace. Really spectacular. Ooh, hold on. We gotta do the thing. It's been a hot minute since we had, Let me see if I can remember the command. Because it's been a hot minute. Yay! Love to see it. Okay. No, there's nothing over there. Could be a hot minute if you call the Sierra helpline. Maybe. Starcon regulation prohibits use of the EVA pod except for rescue and emergency situations. Fine. I could have sworn that there was a thing there. Maybe I'm crazy. My memory ain't what it used to be. I love these two goobers. Alright. You gotta love the chair farts every time. Okay. Alright, give an order. And we'll hail Starcon. Hailing, sir. We are cleared for departure, Captain. We are ordered to proceed to Gangulazer PU and Kizura's. Sorry, Captain, I had a stroke. Lay a course, probably. Good question. Oh, this is probably like the copyright protection thing. Space Quest 5 manual. Where are you? Where are you? Come on, come on, come on. Oh. Okay. There's gotta be something. Okay, here we go. They've got little things in this. The manual is meant to evoke a National Enquirer, and I'm in the portion where it's like the ask somebody and like horoscopes, but they have like the what the places are. Alright, and they said Gangularis. So that'd be 71552. Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to get underway. Light speed. We'll go to warp as soon as we're clear of the station, sir. Whee! Look at us go. Who dat? She got missile boobs. Maim, hurt, fry. Okay. Let's see. I think we just have to wait until Austin Power Machine titties. Yeah, pretty much. We're approaching our destination, sir. Alright, go to regular speed. Aye, aye, sir. We're tracking a waste beacon, sir. What is RRS? Is that like a real thing, or is that a game thing? All right, I looked it up trying to find, and it apparently is the refuse recovery system. So not a real thing, just a Space Quest thing. Aye, sir. Ba ba ba. Thus spake Zarathustra. Hefty, hefty, hefty. Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. Click Flint. Let me get your one-of-a-kind bespoke artisanal handcrafted hello, while Thus Spake Zarathustra plays in the background. Captain, I'm picking up a life form reading in the waste compartment. Captain, you better come down here. There's something strange scratching and whining noises coming out of the trash bin, I swear to God. Spousatron said, Wimpy, 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 along with you. Excellent, excellent. A+, no notes. But let me get your hello while we're at it. Let's see. Captain's log. Stardate 8675-309. I have just been informed that my new first mate is one Clickathan Flint of the Sagittarius Nebula. And I just want to say that I don't like to be upstaged. Excellent. I'm glad my horrible Captain Kirk impression was enough for you. There's definitely something in there, Captain. Could be dangerous. You go first. That's right. I got ahead of myself. We had to get the little goober first. Blah, shit. What the? Hey, he's a cute little bugger. I think I'll keep him. I'll call him Spike. Basically, yes. Hey, where you going, little fella? Nah, I'm sure Cliffy won't mind cleaning it up. Yeah, Roger Wilco is what if Zap Brannigan wasn't a massive sex pest. And it was just like a modest sex pest. Oh, no, no. He constantly fails upward. Computer is running a highly complex virtual reality program at the moment. Dang, 7 stream streak. Nice. Yeah, like, Zap Brannigan is like, you know, I mean, he's problematic in the way that, like, you know, general male led comedy in the 1980s and early 90s is problematic, where it's like, women exist only in my life to, you know, like, be somebody to take care of me and to make me feel valuable, and uh they have no purpose outside of that. But you know, he's not like outright you know, horrific and like deceptively, like, really, you know, I may be saying more than I can actually back up, because I do think that there are times that, like, Zap Brannigan does like mislead people trying to, like, but not to like a Leisure Suit Larry level, because nobody does that. Nobody outskeezes the laugher or Lovage or both. All right. Oh, there he is. Spike, heal, boy, heal. Okay. Where? Like, I know that you can get him. I just don't know where he is. Hmm. Oh, there we go. Hey, buddy. Now he's stuffed into my uniform the way God intended. Okay. Now we shove my little buddy in there. You be safe. And I'm trying to remember. What are those? Antacid tablets. I feel like there's something that I'm gonna forget here. Buddy and tube. What do we got here? We got a laser cutting torch. Personal communication device. High voltage circuit fuse. A hole punch. Oh, okay. I think I have an idea. So he has acid that he uses to, like, get through things. Because he's like an alien. So I think... Poor little fella must have eaten something that didn't agree with him. Those antacids should reduce the acidity of his metabolism. Yeah, now I remember. And it's goofy shit like that like, you don't remember, and it will absolutely bone you later on. Because of course it will. It's a Sierra game. Okay. Alright, then we sit back in our chair up here. And I'm trying to remember what the next system that they said we have to go to is. Hey, thanks for leaving a mess back here for me to clean up. Real captain like of you. Thanks for taking care of your critter, Captain. I finally managed to patch up the deck. Okay, set a course. And now I gotta look at that thing again. I want to show you all this. So let me see if I can save this and open it for you. Are you ready, kids? I can't hear you. Okay. So, what we have here is a failure to communicate. Whoa, that's big. That's a big one. Let's just reduce that. So here you go. This is the manual for this game in all its glory. Baby born with only one head. Redneck menace terrorizes family. They made us drink beer and wear baseball caps. Alien hoax. Designers. Forbidden secrets revealed. Elvis watch. He's coming to a town near you. But, well... Lunatic litterbug trashes planet. That person has a butt for a head. You too can be a game designer for fun and profit. Not. Okay. Whatever happened to Roger Wilco? They used to call me Haba the Gut until I lost 500 pounds on the cellulite reducing plan. Elvis Watch. Former sci-fi hunk dumps wife for maid. It's the Jetsons. It's George Jetson and Rosie. Be all that you're not. Join Starfleet and see the universe. Scandal rocks Star Confederacy. Good night. Thanks for coming in. I hope you get some good rest. You deserve it. You're the best. Okay, I'll stop getting distracted. Because I know it's here somewhere. Okay, so which one of these was the actual... There's Gangularis, and there was... Oh, it was PU. That's what it was. Okay. So, we'll go back to the game. And then I'll remember that I didn't actually write it down, so I'll go back to the screen. And it was 92767. 92767. Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to get underway. Okay. And then light speed. Aye, sir. Oop. Okay, I'll get you your dad joke as soon as we get to our destination. Because you don't want to have a little space mishap, you know? That'd be the last thing that I'd want. Come on. Come on, Drool. Any day now. Are you actually going the speed limit, or are you going 10 over the speed limit? We're approaching the destination, sir. Aye, sir. Oh. Tracking a waste beacon, sir. Activate the RS. Okay. Aye, sir. And now I shall invoke the rights of DOSBoxing. You have chosen this. Captain, I am intercepting a rather unusual message on StarCon Priority 2. I'm putting it on screen. Maggot to dung heap. Come in, dung heap. Maggot to dung heap. Come in, dung heap. This is dung heap. What in the Pleiades are you doing on this frequency? Got a real hot load of goods that need to be disposed of right away. Thought I told you never to call me here. Meet me at the usual place and we'll discuss it. Dung heap out. Transmission terminated. Sprint. I'm sorry, Captain, but I wasn't able to pin down the source of the transmission. Okay. So, your rights of Da'ad joke. Did you know that dogs cannot operate an MRI machine, but CAT scan. But that's not enough to test your mental faculties. You've been training, delving deeper and deeper into the accursed arcane. Well, how about this? I went to an incredibly emotional wedding one time. That's right. Even the cake was in tears. And last but not least, I ask you this. I dare you to observe the very foundations of your universe, the assumptions you take for granted. And I implore you to consider, why do birds fly south for the winter? And the answer is that it is too far to walk. You know what? I think that deserves both a and. Also, hey, how's it going? Yes, this is a quest in space. How are you doing? I hope that you are doing well. Let's see. I don't know where to go next. Because I know they said to go to PU. But after that, I don't remember if there was an instruction for us. There was that mug, but I don't know if that has any bearing. Also, we have ads in 3 minutes, and I could stand to get up and refresh my beverage. So we're gonna roll those right now. You should make sure to get up, get a stretch, get a snack, get a sip. Get a solid gold woman. There are only 3 left in the world. And I will see you again after the ads. Until then. Okay, we're back. You might say only 3, but it's surprising that there were that many with Midas at the speed dating event. Okay, what do you make of that transmission flow? I don't know, sir. The content was really strange, especially since a Starcon command frequency was used. I'm afraid not, Captain. They were using a metamorphic coding algorithm and frequency hopping pretty rapidly. It was all I could do to stay with them during the transmission. How do you even intercept? Never mind. I don't think I want to know. Hail Starcon. Hailing, sir. Not answering, but then again, I don't blame him. You're looking especially lovely today, Flo. You pig. What? Excuse me. You pig, sir. Given to run out of our last orders. Garbage pickups in Gangularis, PU, and kiss your ass goodbye. God damn it. I love the names of the sectors. Okay. So now I gotta look up kiss your ass goodbye. Where you at? Where you at? Show me your moves. Where you at? You're not doing it. Show me. Show me. Where you at? Where you at, dog? Is there more? Am I crazy? I don't see that one. Where are you at? Yeah, because there's Spituni, PU, Spacebar, Gangularis, Commodore LXIV, aka 64, Monostad 7, Starcon, Lucas Zuck, Gingivitis, Q, Thrakus. I don't see that one. So where do I find you? Oh, there's gotta be a thing, and I'm just missing it because I'm too dumb. Okay. I'm going to cheat a little. Okay, where do I get the code? Okay. I'm a little cross at this one right now. I'm a little cross because they have a thing on here that says KU, for a planet, and it has a code. And apparently, that is short for Kiz Yurazgabai. But it never says that anywhere. How am I supposed to know, huh? That's some horse shit. That's some bullshit. And I'll sue. I'll see you in court. Do you know who my dad is? He's John Nintendo. Of the New Hampshire Nintendos. Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to get underway. Who do you think you are? I am. God, I love that clip so much. Yes, Hexagon. Alright. Noom. You are talking to people who don't know what Nintendo is. How? Who doesn't know what Nintendo is? What was that? We've been hit by a proton torpedo. That's not good. Tried to me. By who? Get us out of here, Drool. Helm's not responding, sir. Weapon systems inoperative. Uh-oh. Alert. Warning. Uh-oh. We're being hailed, sir. I'm putting it on screen. Roger Wilco, under the authority of the ERGS, extensively revised Galactic Statute. I hereby command you to beam down and surrender your person for arrest. Failure to comply with the instruction will result in the destruction of your ship and everyone aboard. Looks like the Gipazoid Novelty Company still hasn't forgotten about that little piece of mail fraud you pulled back in Space Quest 2. That's right, you did a thing and they sent a bounty hunter, and then I thought all this was over after I had that run-in with Arnoid on the planet Feelbutt. You thought wrong, human. Just goes to show, never send a man-droid to do a womanoid's work. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Beam down to the planet. Your body will be disassembled and sold to various biotechnology firms to pay interest and collection fees. I'm scanning your ship. Any attempt to escape or subterfuge will result in the immediate annihilation of your ship and crew. No, disassemble. No. You have 5 standard time units before I destroy your ship, Roger Wilco. I think she means business, Captain. I agree. And could you hurry and beam down, sir, before she gets impatient and blows us all up? Okay. Well, she's not going to get me without a fight. Whatever you say, sir. Been nice knowing you. Okay, let me... Okay. So I feel like we don't really have anything that we can do aside from go down to the planet, right? Okay. Oh no, wait. The transporter's in here. No, don't. You dumb son of a bitch. Clown ass. I only have 5 standard time units. She's gonna kill my friends. How could you do this to me? Okay. We'll go there. And we'll hop on there. Energize. Hey, we kept all our body parts. Meanwhile, it's a burb. Three. Now it cloaks. They fly now? They fly now. Yeah, it does look like a bird of prey. Aha, there you are. See if you can't outrun my energy bolts of death, broom jockey. Whew, that was too close. You better keep moving, Raj. That WD-40 android won't give up until you're a smoldering pile of hero salsa. Well, I think I don't know what way to go, so hopefully I don't die. It'd be a real bummer if I did. Oh God, she just literally never stops. What the heck? Whoop. After having the interior of the cave redecorated with your entrails, you concluded that entering a cavern known to contain a killer android can be hazardous to one's health. Yeah, he really has no self-preservation tempo. Oh God, we gotta go all the way back too. Oh well, you know what they say. In order to break a few omelets, you gotta make space eggs. Or something like that. Energize. Okay. I do love how he like tugs his shirt down every time. It's like, I mean, you could really tell that they like modeled Zap Brannigan. Like, obviously Zap Brannigan is mostly just Captain Kirk, but you could tell they put a little bit of our boy in there as well. Also, while we're at it, let's save it down here so we don't gotta keep going through that every time. Hey look, there she is. Get fucked. Alright, let's go to the right now. Okay, over here maybe? Are we hiding right now? Just hoping she doesn't find us. How's that going for you, Raj? Hey, Rosie! How's it going? Welcome, Rosie and Raiders. For those that don't know me, I am Fatagan, your friendly neighborhood cosmic horror. You have joined us in the middle of our weekly celebration of all things old, antiquated, just a little bit silly, and still pretty fun. DOSBoxing Day, where we play old DOS games. And right now we are playing Space Quest V, The Next Mutation, a story of Roger Wilco, an intrepid space janitor who, for 4 games prior to this, has failed upward constantly. If you think like Zap Brannigan from the you can't climb out of the trunk from your current present position. Okay. Can you, like, move? I don't know what you want me to do now. So we're just gonna roll it back. But, Rosie and company, if, you need to take a break, you need to lurk, you need to go to bed, you gotta do whatever, please feel free to do so. That said, more than happy to have you stick around. Right now we're being chased by a robot bounty hunter because we murdered her, I think, husband in a previous game. But, yeah. It's a very silly game. It's a very silly game that's very Zap Brannigan coded. But how you were playing Paper Mario, right? I can't remember if it was Paper Mario or Thousand Year Door. But how was that going? How did it go? No. Oh yeah. They just straight up use Simpsons sounds in this. I forgot. And we fell back down here. Alright, let's get that branch. That could be useful. Faye! Faye, let me get you your one-of-a-kind bespoke, artisanal, handcrafted, embroidered, gold-pressed latinum. Hello? Since we are being chased by a cold, heartless machine, I feel that it is only appropriate to embody the same energy here. Demonous Fae, hello, it is me. Another soulless killing machine. I just wanted to let you know that I'll be back. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Rosie's sequence broke a puzzle using her highly trained sloth hearing. Oh god, oh god. Sorry, I made it go off of the up in the toolbar freeze, and I freaked myself out. Okay. Hold on. I love a good sound cue. Yeah. Excellent. I was just coming to say, come with me if you want to be greeted. Come with me if you want to be greeted. Get to the chopper! Wait, no, that's the wrong movie. Never know when a stick's gonna come in handy. That's true. That's true. Let's see. What? Ah! She's trying to kill me. Okay. Oh, I think I goofed. Oh, I think I goofed. Yep, I think we're dead. Ooh, no, no. Okay, okay. Grab him. You manage to grab one of the pieces of fruit and liberate it from the swinging cluster, then shoving it into your pocket. You add to the increasingly impressive bulge in your uniform. I love this game so much. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. Yes, we ungoofed. We fooged. Okay, and then I think we scramble back over here. Now, I don't know where I go from here. This is the problem with not having played this game in decades of time. I show up and the bulge gets impressive. I see how it is. No comment. No comment. No comment.
Sorry, there's not enough memory to do that right now. Try it a little later, and or on another screen.
Hey! Hey! Rat! And is it Ari? Ari? Thank you so much for joining us for the one, the only DOSBoxing Day. That special part of the week where we reflect on all things old, antiquated, just a little bit silly. It's like pirate Arty. Gotcha. Well, there is obviously no better person to rate us on Space Quest 5 than the rat bastard of the high ether of space himself, a salty rat. I hope that you are doing well. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, we are playing Space Quest, and we are currently being chased by a lady robot bounty hunter. Oh, Abiotic Factor. I have seen a couple of people play that. Also, thank you so much for the follows. Let me make sure that I don't die while I tab out MUVG, Ingle Umberto, Nesmog. Thank you so much for the follows. I really appreciate that. We recently hit 200. And we're going to have a 200 follower, or 200 plus now, I suppose, follower party this Saturday. You're all invited. We're going to play some silly stuff. We're gonna do some like Jackboxy type stuff, some community fun. We're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a blast. But Raiders and raid people, if you need to take a break, if you need to get up, get a stretch, get a snap, get a sip, get swifty, by all means, please do so. Otherwise, feel free to join us on our space questery. But obviously, take care of yourself first and foremost. But thank you so much for the raid, Rosie, Salty Rat, Ari. I really appreciate it. It really means the world to me that y'all trust me with your community, because I know that I treasure mine and I only send them to the very best. And I'm glad that you don't have the same compulsion. No, I'm goofing. But let's get back into it. Let's find new and exciting ways to die. New boot goofing. Okay. Let's see where we go. What do we do? Whoa. I'm trying to remember. The brains, they don't work. I got a banana. I got a banana. This strange, vaguely banana-like fruit grows only here on Kiz Urazgabai. A sturdy branch that broke under your weight. Maybe someone is trying to tell you something. Okay. Okay. Oh, damn it. I think I goofed. What I think I need to do is I need to go into the back. You know what? Before I do anything dumb, let's do the number one rule for adventure games. Save early, save often, die faster. Oh, God, you're killing me. I want to increase the speed, but I also know that I will regret this when I have to make a choice very quickly. Okay. No? Okay, we'll go back up here. Maybe this is the right one. Maybe. We'll see. Yep, and she shows up there because she's got fucking predator tech. And she lands there, and we see her plop, 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 and she's followed us. Whoop. Well, hoisted by my own Picard. Get it? Get it? Because it's a Star Trek goof. Are you meant to make her slip? I mean, I feel like I've got to, right? That feels like a very obvious bit. So do you not only do retro RPGs, but also looks like it? So that is one thing that I have actually been. I recently kind of revamped the style, and I don't do TTRPGs on stream yet, but it is something that I am excited to explore more in the future. Once I get some stuff hammered out. But in my personal life, yes, I love TTRPGs. Call of Cthulhu, Mage is great. I have not played much with Delta Green personally. You overturned your guitar. That's why you had to pick hard. Okay. She follows me. Yeah. Okay. Now, let me save. How much do I trust that I'm on the right path here? Ooh, eclipse phase. Okay. That's such a stupid thing. I thought that we were gonna seal it so like that she wouldn't be able to get us. I ended up bringing up eclipse phase in Prolo's chat earlier today. It is clearly an eclipse phase kind of day. It's always an eclipse phase kind of day. Okay. So I think we've bought ourselves some time now, and we can go down here again. Oh, never mind. I can't do that. Ain't that a humdinger? I do love just like absolutely just eating shit into the side on every time I jump, just like ugh! Okay. What do we do? So she doesn't have cloak anymore because she just got absolutely shreked. Okay. Is she dead? I feel like there's more that I gotta do. By stretching your limited ingenuity to the fullest, you've managed to knock the cloaking mechanism. The downside is now she's really ticked off. Uh-oh. That's fine. I'm sure that's fine, right? We're fine here. How are you? Boring conversation anyway. I know you're here somewhere, Wilco. Come here and face me like a woman. It is your destiny. Okay. I really hope that I'm not right about this. But she's a machine. And I feel like that this is going to be the old banana in the tailpipe. I just don't like that she is a, Yeah, you're right. Let's use the paper hole punch. Whoop. Too slow. Come back. Come back. Where you at, dog? Can't believe she caught me monologuing. Okay, there we go. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, frankly. I legitimately strongly believed that we were going to put the banana in her and not in her back. And I was the metal head of the Annihilator android, WD-40. In her butt, less so. Yeah, like in Star Chaser. Okay, then I guess use the communicator now. I'm ready to beam aboard. Energize. Can't beam you from those coordinates, Captain. Please return to your beam site. Can we still play the We respect consent, even for murderous gynoids. Exactly, right? Yes, 100%. Hey, Captain. Well, I'll be. You're still in one piece. The one piece is real. The ship's scanners picked up a large explosion, and we drew lots to see which one would come down and collect your remains. And you lost. Nope, I won. But I'm relieved to see you anyway, sir. It would save a lot of uncomfortable explanation back at Starcon. I see you got the robot's head, sir. I've been looking for it. Now I'll beam back up to the ship and then finish picking up the pieces down here. Okay, well. A lot of flack for being a complete ripoff of A New Hope, but I will say Dagdibrimi is an inspired name for a scoundrel smuggler. I keep reading Cliffy as Clippy. Ah, I see you trying to not get murdered by some evil robot lady. Would you like some help with that? Well, too bad, you son of a bitch. I hope you die.
At this point, I'm ready to try any damn thing.
Okay. Truly ahead of his time. He was co-pilot before it was cool. You think you heard Cliffy beaming in? It might be a good idea to give him the android head. Hey, Cliffy, I have something for you. I just wanted to get ahead. Your sense of humor is surpassed only by your captaining skills, sir. Here, I have something you might be interested in. I was putting this WD-40 back together and I had a couple of pieces left over. Thought you might like a souvenir. Here you go. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, that's Spike. He's our pet and friend. We gave him antacids, so he's not as dangerous anymore. Don't worry about it. A leftover part from Cliffy's overhaul of WD-40, the Annihilator android. Okay. What does it do? Can we use it? He's got all the pieces of her. I'll have to point Goblin Pig toward this VOD. He'll be amused that Cliffy has the same voice he gives my cat, Zero. Excellent. No notes. A+, number 1. Ooh. Wait up, Captain. I'll go with you. Okay. I have an idea. She's got an invisible ship on this planet, just waiting there, right? Hey, why'd we beam in here? I wonder if this little device had something to do with it. Yeah! Bonked my head on it. Is it sensible to leave the reassembled killer android on your ship unsupervised? No, not at all. Ugh. Go on without me, Captain. I'm not gonna make it. You know, given the fact that she is a machine, you would think that there would be minimal, like, she was Spartan and totally utilitarian interior, indicate for the single-mindedness with which the ship's pilot pursued victims. This baby is probably rigged with all sorts of lethally effective security devices. Oh, good. Let's... a high-tech thingamajig. A computer screen above your head displays indecipherable information of some kind. You have a sneaking suspicion that it might be important, but no means whatsoever of discerning its nature. Well, time to die again. Zowie! The electromagnetic security system has reduced you to a stick of hero jerky. And you know what that means.
How am I doing it sucking? How am I doing it sucking up? How am I doing it sucking?
There we go. Got it. Just for you. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What am I doing? What are we doing? What are we doing here? The design of the ship's cockpit utilizes an unconventional layout that has a vaguely menacing feeling about it. Do I use the stick? Is it a stick thing? I don't know what to do in here. I feel like there's got to be something that I'm missing. Oh, looks like we got a thing over here. Aha! It's maybe one of the where the cloaking device is housed. Some sort of locking mechanism. It should be easy to crack open. Okay. Appears you have triggered some sort of alarm. Better get this thing and get out of here fast. I don't know what you want, but we're gonna die. I don't know what this is trying to tell me is the thing. No, I refuse to do it right. Quartet, blah. No, I refuse. Yeah, the problem is that I'm like locked out of everything now. Okay. This is not fun. Because I don't even remember what its original configuration was like. Oh. Okay. I still don't know what to do with you. Yay! I don't know how the hell I was supposed to figure that out. It's gonna blow! Let's move before the thing blows! Looks like we're gonna have to jump. Ever do the splits? Oh, wow, Chief. Did that hurt? It looks real painful. You okay? Fine. Perfect. Now help me up. Sure thing. Here you go. I'll get around to installing this device as soon as I finish my repairs to the android. Are you sure that fixing her is a good idea, Cliffy? I'm still not sold on the whole plan. Trust me, sir. Just because you two had a slight misunderstanding, there's no reason she can't become a valuable member of the crew. Slight misunderstanding, Cliffy. She tried to kill me. Well, there is that, but I'm pretty sure I can crank down her lethality setting a couple notches afterwards. She'll probably just want to beat you severely. That's not going to cut it, Cliffy. I suppose you're right. So it's probably kind of hard to captain a ship if you've been beaten senseless, but I do think we should keep her. I do think it would help keep you on your toes if she took a random swing at you now and again. I don't want her to so much as scowl at me, Cliffy. All right, sir, have it your way. Okay. I think that might be a good place to stop for tonight. Yeah, Cliffy wants a robot wife. Stop being a hater. But we'll make sure to save our game. I didn't explode. Oh, thanks for coming. Bro's in his Krillin era. Excellent, excellent. No notes, no notes. Before we go back. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Also, let's head back to. It does that, and I don't know why. Every time I transition scenes, like if I recently got a notification, it duplicates it. But around these parts, we like to listen to a classic point and click adventure banger. So this one's for the real ones out there. And remember, if you save a colony of ants from an angry dog, you too can hear that song. And then get a solid gold needle for it. But only if you are the king of Daventry. Alright, let's see who we've got to raid. We're going to snooze those ads. We don't need them around here. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Here's somebody that I have enjoyed watching, and they are playing a point and click as well. So, how about we head over there? Because we love some point and click shenanigans, and playing uh Thimbleweed Park over there, which is a more modern one, but also a good one. So, I want to thank everybody for hanging out, for all the follows, for the raids. I really appreciate it. Join us on Wednesday for something a little different. We will be doing our Guild Wars 2 playthrough with a new character created by chat, Gunch the Appropriator, an Asura thief who has chat living inside his brain, making all of his choices for him. But for now, I've been Fatagan, your friendly neighborhood cosmic horror. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I will see you later. Goodbye!